just from a more conscious perspective. Because remember, it's not always about what we accomplished, it's who we became in the process. And one thing I know for sure, if you're listening to this, you're definitely stronger and better and wanting to make positive shifts in your own life and looking for ways that worked for you from a place of the glass always being full with water, being full with air, and it's 100% life-giving. And what we could do to have that 100% life-giving force into the new year. Hey, I'm Jade Elysan, a multi-passionate creative based out of New York City who's obsessed with personal development and anything business, from marketing, branding, creating online programs to launches, and helping you step into your true self so that you can share your gifts with the world. Gain insights with manifesting, creating life on purpose, and get ready to elevate yourself in ways that will surprise even you. Included in your weekly dose of inspiration, get ready to be entertained, uplifted, and encouraged to take action with simple and easy to apply tips, tools, and strategies that fit into your busy daily life, sprinkled with some woo-woo along the way. From embracing your confidence to mastering success habits, setting achievable goals, and ways to harness positive mindsets and beliefs so that you can kick self-doubt and your inner critic to the curb where they belong. Whatever's on the topic call sheet, I'll help you navigate the raw, messy, and sometimes hilarious truths of achieving success, abundance, and happiness, all while encouraging you to become the best version of yourself. So think of me as your go-to girlfriend, talking over some coffee, getting real, and giving you some amazing advice to go from hot mess to thriving success. This is the Uber Savvy Life Biz podcast. If you're like me and you're on the go, sometimes you want to jump straight into the strategy. That's why I created this bonus recap for you. So grab a pen and a pad, or if you're driving, be careful. Just listen and tune to the points that you're like, ooh, I'm definitely going to do that. So just to recap, the 3 best ways to recap 2023 is the first one are things to let go of, the areas of your life that maybe you were just too one-sided for trying to accomplish a goal. Maybe it was a fitness or health goal that you were really trying to reach a certain goal, but didn't get there, and that you really pushed yourself energetically and it didn't give you the results that you wanted. So you could let go of that and maybe just look for ways to reassess it. For myself, it was overworking and focusing too much on the creation part of my business and not necessarily nurturing all of my incredible clients and my group programs and my one-on-one programs, which really fuels me and brings me a lot more of that connection that I really love so much, that immediate transformation and ability to help others step into their light so that they could share their gifts with their clients in their programs and on camera, and ways to increase their money vibes so that they feel confident when sharing their programs as well. And then that second best way to recap 2023 is things that worked but didn't bring much fulfillment that you could tweak. For myself, like I shared, it was doing the podcast. I absolutely loved creating the podcast, coming up with the ideas, having the incredible guests, sharing their stories of their journeys and where they started to get to where they are. But I definitely could tweak the post-production for sure, getting myself super organized, giving myself space for season 2 so that I could batch my recording sessions and then have that so that I could send that off to an incredible editor and be well ahead, because that post-production of 15 to 20 hours afterwards, there's incredible audio editors who would be much happier to take over that part that would be so much better at doing that. That didn't necessarily bring me that much fulfillment to do the audio editing, even though I did my very best that I could, but would bring somebody else so much more fulfillment, if that makes any sense. And then the third best way to recap 2023 is to look at things that you could do more of. If you were really great at balancing your business, health, and friendships, do more of that. For myself, I really love to look at the weekly wins that I had, things that worked in the week, and even more so, those bigger monthly wins. I just like to chill out at the end of the month on a rainy Sunday with a warm, cozy blanket, some hot chocolate or some hot tea, and just look back at my month view and see what really worked and what fueled me as well. And it's really the things that make me laugh that I would like to do more of. And that really has to do with like date night and those romantic comedy movies, those rom-com movies, hanging out with friends, laughing, sharing ideas. And some of the things that I shared with you that you could do, things to do more of, are like literal activities, like find roof deck ice skating or holiday village to walk around, especially if you listen to this at this time of year. There's so many adorable local cities and major cities that have the gorgeous holiday lights to just go and like feel like you're in this winter wonderland. I really love that so much. If you want to do more activities inside, you could find roller skating or game parties or do rock climbing. Obviously, be careful and do what's best for your physical activity. Just doing more things that enliven you and bring you fun and that you really enjoy doing, because that's really a great way to recap 2023 and this past year, just from a more conscious perspective. Because remember, it's not always about what we accomplished, it's who we became in the process. And one thing I know for sure, if you're listening to this, you're definitely stronger and better and wanting to make positive shifts in your own life and looking for ways that worked for you from a place of the glass always being full with water, being full with air, and it's 100% life-giving. And what we could do to have that 100% life-giving force into the new year. So regardless of what was accomplished or the ups and downs of the energies in the world, it just all added to that incredible person in the mirror called you. So I just want you to remember that. And I'd love to leave you with this incredible quote. Let's do what we love and let's do a lot of it. Mark Jacobs. And there will be one more episode to end season 1. So definitely look out for that. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Uber Savvy Life Biz podcast. That was awesome. I appreciate you so much. Stay committed to your vision, take consistent action, and know that great things are on the other side of that door. Because remember, only you hold the key to unlock your dream life. So why not start today? I'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Can I just say, you're awesome. You just finished an episode of the Uber Savvy Life Biz podcast. If you like this episode, feel free to leave a nice review and rate it 5 stars if you found it helpful. But if not, please don't rate it 4 stars. Just ignore this part. However, if you did like it, make sure you share it with a friend who may find some value in the topics discussed today. Be sure to share it with them because you never know who you could uplift. Also, if you want more, check out the show notes in the description, which would include any links that may have been mentioned in this episode. Are you still listening? Are you waiting for a blooper reel? That'd be a really fun idea to throw in the times. But seriously, are you tired of foggy mornings? Go to jadeelysan.com to grab your ultimate caffeine-free boost to supercharge your mornings for success. That's right, your empowered morning mindset checklist. Your great day is just a thought away. This is gonna be fun. If you ever knew anyone who works their asses off, it would be me. And it's always when the fucking planes go. What the F, yo? What the F, yo? It's like I'm right on the bottom of a freaking flight pattern, but then they don't go all day. And then all of a sudden they're just like, I'm going to go now. I'm going to go now. And I'm like, why do you have to go now? Why? There was a movie, gosh, what was it? Was it Saving Sarah Silverman? And the girl was like, you know why. Or it was the guy, you know why. Anyway, cool. Let's do this to this. OMG. Second to last episode of season 1. This is insane. Let's see what happens, teams. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? Word. If anybody stayed to listen to this, I appreciate you. I'm not sure if season 2 is going to have the bloopers or the hooks. Just so you know. Really depends on the editor that I begin working with. And really, it's just best to be on the VIP insider list because honestly, there is no set date that season 2's coming out. I know season 2 is definitely going to be filmed and recorded, so it might be spring. I'm not sure I'll do a summer launch. I did a summer launch this past season. It might even go into fall, but if I can get it to you in the spring, that would be cool. But it might be a later season 2. Some podcasters actually are so good, they'll end of season 1 and then it goes right into season 2. That is not likely going to be what happens with this podcast. I have to create massive space so that I can give to my incredible group clients and coaching clients, my one-on-one and my programs, because that's really what I want to focus on rolling out. So I have my Melt Your Money Blocks programs and understand your money archetype and how your money archetypes and personality really affect how you show up on camera in terms of like your offers and programs, especially when it comes to speaking virtually on stage. For a lot of my clients who are online coaches, it's like not knowing when to share their offer. And then some don't even have their offer. And I'm like, so I decided to revamp Spotlight Your Biz on Camera 2.0 to make sure that they have that solid, full suite of support, if that makes any sense. So if you heard all this, thank you so much. And I will see you in the last episode, or you'll hear me in the last episode. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.